Hello. It's been a pretty busy couple weeks. I am going to review all the things that I said I was going to review in the last couple weeks today for 60 seconds each because that's what I do. And it's easier to edit, but don't tell anyone. So the 5 things I'm going to review today are my new graphics card, my new power supply, my new motherboard, The Walking Dead by Telltale Games. I'm also going to review Friends. Okay, so as some of you may know already, a few weeks back I lost a bunch of hardware in my computer all at the same time. My motherboard died. Not completely, but I lost Ethernet capabilities. The last time I had a desktop PC that couldn't go online was like in 1995, so it was a little depressing. I'm going to start with 2, and then I'm going to do the big review on my graphics card, so I'm lumping the not so fun hardware into one go. And that is the motherboard. It's Gigabyte, and it's only really a step up from the last one I had. So working as expected, and Perry was able to transfer the chip from the old card without any problems. We just had to get some thermal paste. This is the new power supply. It is a thermal take, because that's all we buy. And it's doing its job. It's like 200 watts greater than the last one I had, but it's modular, so it's doing its thing sufficiently. And yeah, together they've been good. Everything's running real fast. Real fast. I didn't get a RAM upgrade, so you know, without that in consideration, it's working well. And that was 60 seconds. 60 seconds. That is my new graphics card. It is a Gigabyte GeForce GTX 650 Ti. I got a Gigabyte this time because my motherboard's a Gigabyte, and the last card that I bought, which was the first thing that I had purchased since BFG went out of business, was the EVGA card, which I had nothing but problems with, so I decided this time to go with Gigabyte because compatibility between the board and the graphics card shouldn't be a problem, and so far has not been. And the thing runs like snot. It just goes. And I honestly can't believe how fast things are now. Like, playing Skyrim on the highest settings is not a problem, and it looks amazing with the HD texture pack and everything. Amazing. So Friends, which was amazing for the first 7 seasons, which I devoured in a couple of weeks, and then began to slowly decline into the 10th season where it just got boring. I think when everybody starts to grow up and get serious about life, things stop being funny. And I don't know if that was a writer's strike thing or what, but it was so smartly written up until that point, and then I'm not sure what happened, but amazing cast and brilliant writing for the first few seasons, for sure. Like, I'm amazed how long they were able to keep jokes going and have them still be relevant. And even, you know, watching it, Jesus, it's almost 20 years old now, and watching it so many years later, the jokes still held up, which was really surprising to me. I kind of thought it would feel really dated. The Walking Dead by Telltale Games was amazing. I really enjoyed it. The voice acting was awesome. The Hulu guy, which is what I'm going to call him because he's the Hulu guy to me and always will be, was so good. The main characters were just fascinating, and the development was incredible. But the thing that made it really stand out was that it didn't feel like a point-and-click adventure. It felt immersive. It felt like a choose-your-own-adventure novel. Like, I felt like everything that I was doing was affecting the gameplay as much as it would in, like, Mass Effect or Skyrim or, you know, any of the Western role-playing games. It also had the feel of, you know, like actual action. You were kicking zombies in the head and jumping and grabbing ledges of buildings, and I cried for like the last 30 minutes of the game. It's a point-and-click adventure. What the fuck? So thanks to my sister for being awesome enough to send me a game that I really wanted to play, and thanks to Telltale for making it as incredibly awesome as I hoped it would be, and more so. Why am I... You don't need a backstory on the history of point-and-click games.